Welcome back to the Gentleman's Gazette. In today's video, I discuss men's underwear, the different styles and types you can wear, when and why you should wear them, what materials you should go for, what colors, and I'll touch on what brands are worth your money. As you know, we're big into history, and if you want to learn more about the history of underwear, I suggest you check out our in-depth written guide on our website here. First, let's discuss underwear styles. Probably the most well-known one is the boxer short. It's made of cotton, it's well-suited to be worn with suits or pleated pants, and it's very loose-fitting, and usually men either hate it or love it. Boxer shorts are usually made out of shirt fabric material, so it's not super flexible, but since it's cut very roomy, it's still comfortable. Moreover, it has a button fly. In this case, it's covered. Sometimes it's not, but it allows for easy access. The pros of boxer shorts are that they're usually made of absorbent cotton. They're loose and airy. Because it's shirt fabric, it's very hard wearing, and some people really like to sleep in them. The cons are that they have a tendency to bunch up, and it's very easy to sweat in them, which is one of the main reasons I dislike them personally. On top of that, they're not well suited for physical activities because the shirt fabric in this elastic waistband really digs into your skin. When you have sensitive skin, it may even shave it and be very uncomfortable. So when you work out or exercise, stay clear of them. Another very classic pair of men's underwear are briefs. They are cut, so they basically cover everything, and they don't have anything on the leg. It's basically a simple Y shape, and it's a classic that your grandpa probably wore. They're particularly good for skinnier clothing because it doesn't bunch up underneath of it and is more comfortable. So if you sit a lot, if you prefer skinny jeans or just slim cut pants, the brief is definitely a pair of underwear style you should look into. The cons are that it may look old-fashioned, and some people even call it a banana hammock. So maybe when you're on a date, it's not the best choice. And on top of that, when you exercise and go to the gym, it doesn't offer a whole lot of support. It's definitely better than boxer shorts, but not as good as boxer briefs or trunks. Which brings us to the next style of underwear, boxer briefs or trunks. Some people refer to them as best of both worlds because on the one hand, they have the tapered cut of a boxer short, it's just a little slimmer, and on the other hand, they are more fitted like a brief. Most boxer briefs come with an elastic waistband that is flat, and hence it's more comfortable to wear, especially when you work out or even during a regular day. Simply compared to, on the one hand, you have the harder cotton material with ridges that dig into your skin. On the other hand, you have this smooth elastic waistband. Some boxer briefs don't have an elastic waistband, but they're still very comfortable, and basically what you're looking for is a smooth surface, so you can wear them without really feeling them all day. The advantage of being longer in the leg and offering more compression and support on the flip side means that it's more likely to bunch up, and because of that you can find briefs and trunks in various lengths. So when you work out, you want something that's longer. When you just wear a suit or regular clothes and you sit a lot, you should go with shorter legs. Last but not least, one form of men's underwear are thongs, bikinis, and G-strings. And if you want to learn more about the differences of these types of underwear and when to wear them, you can check out our in-depth guide here. The classic underwear color is white. Usually it comes in cotton and it works all year round, especially during the winter when you have thicker fabrics. Now, in the summer, when you wear thinner fabrics, maybe even a white pair of pants, underwear can show through, so you should stay clear of patterned underwear and take only solids. White underwear only gets you so far because you can see it because it's different from your skin tone. So you can either try to get a nude colored pair of men's underwear, which is hard to find, or make it yourself by putting it in some black tea. Alternatively, you can get a heather gray pair of underwear, which are much easier to find than nude colored ones, and they actually show through less than a white pair of underwear. If you're darker in skin color, you can look for something in a darker gray. Ideally, always get something that's as close as possible to your skin tone and it won't show through. Next, let's talk about underwear materials. The most popular underwear material is cotton, and it comes in white. Now, the prices for cotton underwear range from $1.50 a pair to more than $100. And as with all things in life, Just because it's cotton doesn't mean it's the same quality. The feel and the touch of your underwear, when you hold it in your hand and when you wear it, can be hugely different. And of course, you want something on your skin that feels comfortable all day long. A lot of the premium brands try to use words like Pima cotton, Egyptian cotton, or Sea Island cotton. Unfortunately, there's a lot of seal abuse going on, so you don't really know what you're buying unless the material comes from a trusted source. In terms of cotton, it all comes down to staple length, then the yarn, and the knit. West Indian Sea Island cotton oftentimes comes with a staple length of more than 5 centimeters, which is extremely long. A cheaper cotton may just be 1 centimeter long, which is less than half an inch. If you want to get quality cotton underwear, look for hallmarks such as Swiss cotton or Pima cotton. Ideally, of course, you try on the underwear and you touch it and you feel them. So can you determine the quality of cotton by simply touching it? Unfortunately not. When you have a short, stable cotton and you get a little fuss, like on a flannel, it can feel very soft, but after just a few times of washes, it can pill. On the other hand, a quality pair of long, staple cotton underwear will also feel soft, but it's much more durable. You always want long, stable cotton for maximum comfort and longevity. The big advantage of cotton is that it's absorbent, it's hard wearing, and easy to launder. The cons of cotton underwear are that they lose color over time, so no matter how high the quality, they will look faded. And in the grander schemes of things, there's softer materials out there. One of the most popular underwear materials in today's age is Modal, a material made by the Austrian company Lenzing that is derived from beechwood. It's a cellulose fiber, so it starts with a natural fiber that is then taken and made into an artificial yarn that is very slim with a very small diameter, and hence it feels very soft in your skin. To get an even softer feel, the same company created something called micromodal, also known as micromodal, and it's simply a smaller diameter and it's even softer than that. The big advantages of modal underwear are that they're shrink resistant, the colors never fade, and it's about 3 times as soft as cotton. So you really get the best of everything. The only downside of modal or micromodal are that it is prone to pilling. So after a while, you may see some of the pilling. Sometimes manufacturers try to add a little cotton to prevent that, but it's simply something you have to live with, and it means that you have to exchange your underwear maybe a little more often, but they're extremely soft. As if micromodal wasn't fine enough, the company came up with Modal Air, which is the finest and softest underwear material on the market today. If you want to learn more about Tencel or Cooper or other materials, please check out our guide on the website here. One of the 2 quality hallmarks of underwear is comfort. It has to be right for you, the cut has to be right for you, and some companies even offer various different shapes because humans are different. In terms of longevity, you can really break it down by cost per wear. So even if you buy an inexpensive pair for $1 or $1.50, it may actually cost you more per wear than if you get a more luxurious pair of underwear for $40 simply because it lasts longer. So what underwear should you buy? As you can imagine, it really depends. It depends on your budget. It depends on the cut that works best for you. And if you want to check out some low-end and mid-market underwear that we tested and recommend, please check out our full guide here. In terms of luxury underwear, I've tried many different brands, such as La Perla, Hanro, Zimmerly, and lately one brand called Tani. I really like Tani underwear because they always strive to go for high-end materials, and it's not just Modal Air, they also use the long staple Swiss cotton. The cut is modern, and I love them because they have different cuts and different things, so I can wear a trunk for the gym, I can wear something shorter when I sit a lot.